guys, this is week 1 video discussion of commentary and questions. And the reading that I enjoyed this week was the Post TV. And to get started, on page 6 it talks about the Post and Post TV does not indicate the end of television itself, but it does refer to the end of a particular way in which broadcast television structured viewing and the beginning of new ways of participating in television. And so when I was reading that, I was thinking about how I used to watch TV as a kid. It wasn't a flat screen. It wasn't your cell phone or a computer for that matter. It was a big box that you watched movies and TV shows on. And now, like I said, you can watch TV in many different ways. So my first question to you guys is, like TVs, you can watch movies on DVDs. You used to be able to watch them on VHS tapes. Eventually, do you guys think that DVDs and Blu-ray is going to be a thing of the past? Do you guys think it's going to be more streaming and more downloading than it will be actually physically putting a disc into a player? My second point is on page 13, it talks about television is more than just content and technology. It is also a symbol of fame, celebrity, and notoriety. To be on television is to be somebody special. And another point that this book makes in reference to that is on page 8, it talks about television is no longer refers to box sitting in your living room. Television refers to storytelling. The method by which our viewers experience those stories is truly irrelevant. And with those two, my question is, does TV really tell a story anymore? Like, did the shows that we watch really have a true meaning behind it? Are we really getting something out of it, or is it mindless? As far as on page 13, it talking about how YouTube is basically an easy way to become famous. So as far as us as the viewer, are we kind of cheaping out on what we watch? Is what we watch really useful? And finally, the last thing that I have to talk about that I found interesting was the whole piracy and things like that. On chapter 1, page 33, it talks about how the page that I'm reading, it says, consumers, it is fervently believed, would actually prefer to pay for goods. And when I was thinking about that, I was thinking, how many people like free stuff? And are people willing to pay any more for good quality, or would they rather cheap out and download it illegally just so they can say they've watched it? I know for me personally, I think I would rather pay for a movie. That way I know that I'm getting good quality, rather than trying to do something illegal and eventually get caught from it. So that is my week 1 video discussion. I just thought it was interesting how piracy is like the new normal, and there's things out there like Spotify, Hulu, Netflix to try to get around that. It does cut back on cost a little bit, but I still think people want free rather than a fee, as the book references. So tell me what you guys think, and have a good week.